I think everyone's asking, how much money do I want to make, or what titles do I want? And
Mm-hmm.
it's so self-centric that it kind of isolates you from the business problem, how to sort of
Mm-hmm.
position yourself, or even the awareness of what it is that the industry needs you to solve, and then sort of become an expert at it, so marketable, kind of eventually. But yeah, but I think I just love that how you frame that question of like, what problems am I interested in solving, and then finding people who've already solved them. A great tool that comes to mind, which I think can help the audience, is called Own Trail. It was acquired by Teal a couple of years ago, and they
Oh.
started it for women to show their journey, their sort of career journey. And you know how LinkedIn is like very like vertical and straight line, and it's a visual of like this trail that people take to get to where they are. And you could simply just like go to their profile and see like everything from like, women actually have shared like when did they have kids. They've also shared like things like miscarriages or divorces, and like
Mm.
all this life stuff that gets, you know all entangled in your journey.
Yeah.
And it's so visual and so great. And I think, um I think to your point, like if you go and check that out, you'll see that not only have people accomplished what you want to accomplish, but they've also overcame the struggles you're going through today, and yet somehow have persevered and managed to make it. Because a lot of times we
Yeah.
get so bogged down with where we're
That,
stuck.
you know, it's interesting you say that. Like, I think also a lot of times people always ask themselves, like, oh, I would love to have a mentor. And when they think of mentors, they think of like Bezos and Elon Musk, right? But it's like, A, those people will never mentor you. But B, they're also so light years ahead of you
Yeah.
that the best mentors are usually people who are just 1, 2, 3 steps ahead of you. Because, like you just said, and I think it's so good that you called this out, they literally went through what you're going through and they did it recently. So they're probably the best equipped to kind of give you the roadmap on how to make it through that thing. And so, like, securing mentors that way is probably a really advantageous thing you can do in your career.
Yeah, it streamlines everything, right? Like it's almost like a system, right? I mean, that's how
Hmm.
I do everything. I'm like, let's find someone, let's see what they're doing, try to do it as close as we can to things that have already worked for them, and not try to reinvent the wheel every time. Because I
Yeah.
think a lot of people are wasting time doing that. And now with AI, like it's just so much information overload as well, that there's no like blueprint that people are following.